Hey, you can do better than that, man. I ain't seen y'all in a while, man. Y'all can do better than that. There we go. Good to see y'all, man. Let me see if my air horn is working. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. It's good to see y'all, man. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. This is your boy, the Big Money Trucker. It's been a minute since I seen y'all, man. There we go, man. Good to see y'all, man. Y'all looking good out there. Y'all looking real good out there. Hey, that's the way I like to see you, man. I like to see you shining. I like to see you looking good. I like to see you on your best behavior, all polished up, all shined up. Look like you got a spit shine going on, man. Yeah, give yourself a round of applause for looking good out there, man, for maintaining. It's been a rough 2024. This Mamba year been rough. Politics been rough. The money been rough. The market's been bad. But you still here, man, and you looking good. You persevered, standing strong, walking with a limp, though. You bobbing and weaving, though, man. You're standing strong like a champ. You get knocked down, but you standing up, man, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what champions do, man. You just keep on pushing. Big trucks keep on rolling, baby. Big trucks keep on rolling, baby. Keeping the rubber down on the road, baby. Man, y'all look good out there, man. Y'all look real good, man. Hey, it's good to see y'all back in the building. It's good to be recording and speaking to you guys, man. I haven't been able to record and holler at you guys the way that I would like to. I've been real busy. 2024 has been a real busy year for me. It's been it's been a stressful year, but you know what? Just like y'all, man, I'm bobbing and I'm weaving. I'm bobbing and I'm weaving, man. You know, because we made of the good stuff. You know what I'm talking about? We're just made of the good stuff. That's what we're going to be doing, man. But, you know, so I've been reading the news and I've come across a few articles that I'm going to go ahead and report on. I'm going to break them up in different news sections, do more short content. I'm gonna try to get it done within uh, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes or less. That's my goal. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that if I can stop with the long intro. But I love talking to y'all. I love talking directly to y'all. Like I love sharing with you guys. You know, it feels like y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Like when you catch up with your people, you're like, man, what it do? Well, it was good, family. You know what I'm saying? And if you in the D, somewhere up there in the Midwest, maybe up there in Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? Ohio, you might say, what up, though? Man, it's good to see you, man. All is well. All is well. All is well, folk. All is well. All right. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and read this news article about Tesla planning on bringing out more semi trucks for production in 2026. That means that the EV truck, the EV semi market is doing well. I know I haven't seen a lot of them. I make a few deliveries out there to Frito Lay myself. I go to Frito Lay, I go to Pepsi, and I don't see a lot of Tesla trucks. Matter of fact, I haven't seen one yet. They're not here on the East Coast. They're not on the East Coast. They're not in the Texas region. I haven't seen any up there in Illinois. I haven't seen any up there in Michigan. And I'm going to the Pepsi facilities. I'm going there, man. I'm going to the Frito Lay. Like I have seen the yard trucks that are electric. Um, However, I haven't seen any Tesla trucks on the yard. Um, but Tesla plans on to they're planning on bringing on more trucks, man, and we're going to read about that, man. So we're going to go ahead and get right onto it, get that news article right on up, so you can see it, so you can read it. Cause y'all like, no, big money trucker, man, y'all. You know, you be talking that talk, man. Make sure y'all can see it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. That's the one we want right there. All right, can y'all see that? Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. Blow that up and blow that up. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. I had some donuts today. What y'all ate for dinner, man? I had donuts. Now where am I? It's like I almost haven't done this in a while, man. So where am I? Because I like to see my face too. You know what I'm saying? Not just me. Not just the news article, but I like to see everything, you know? Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, yeah, man. I look alright. Look a little crazy on my end, but I could see it right here. You know what I'm saying? It looks like I'm right there with the news article, man. Let's go ahead and read it, bro. All right. And let's see. It says that Tesla plans to ramp up the electric semi truck production in 2026. Elon Musk cites kind of ridiculous demand. He says that it is ridiculous from the freight industry. Well, somebody's doing really well. All right. Somebody's doing really good out here if more electric trucks are being produced. Now, what we do know is that Pepsi is a snack food, and snack foods, especially soda in this country, does very, very well. You won't hear about Coca Cola going out of business. You won't hear about Pepsi going out of business, right? Heck, RC Cola is not going out of business. It's a niche market for RC Cola, but they have their market share. Trust me. And as we can see from this picture right here, it is it's a Pepsi truck. You know, it got the Pepsi emblem on the side. Um yeah, you got some Pepsi trailers back there in the back. All right. Yeah, man. Shoot, that's a Pepsi truck all day long. Like I said, I'm at Pepsi on the East Coast. I haven't seen none. Maybe this news article. This is the first time me reading this thing. So I'm reading it in real time. It looked like I'm not going to be able to make that 20-minute mark, but we gonna see. All right. Executives at Tesla says that the company will begin full production of its all electric Class 8 semi truck in 2026. All right. We're progressing swiftly in the build of a semi factory in our Gigafactory in Reno. An unidentified Tesla executive said during a call with analysts to discuss third quarter earnings after the market closed on Wednesday. We've released all our major capital expenditures for that program, and we're on track to start pilot builds in the second half of next year, with production starting the first half of 2026 and really throughout the year to full production of the semi. So, uh, so I guess those first few trucks that came out last year, 2 years ago, I guess they're doing well, man. I mean, that's a real good thing. I haven't heard any bad news about those trucks. Saw a few, breaking down, typical truck stuff, like especially new trucks that come out, like Freightliner, Peterbilt, what's another one? International, Volvo. Uh, Volvo don't break down, but those other trucks like that, whenever they release those new trucks, you're working through the bugs, typical wear and tear for new trucks. I haven't heard anything bad about it, just typical wear and tear. The electric automaker had a revenue of $25 billion, an 8% increase compared to the same year ago quarter. All right. So they making money. Tesla third quarter revenue top Wall Street quarterly expectations of 25.3. All right. Then it goes to talk about is four wheelers. All right. Here we go. Tesla quarter two profits plunge over 40% due to growing EV competition. Yep. Tesla officials said that the company has delivered about 200 semi trucks to clients such as Pepsi. Officials said that have been employed and have cameras in them and sensors that could give the vehicle full self-driving capabilities. So they're still pushing the self-driving trucks. I haven't heard much about that, but that's still on the table. Self-driving trucks. And this is what I've come to realize too about self-driving trucks. I don't believe that there's going to be a day in our lifetime, right? In millennials' lifetime, in Generation X lifetime, in Generation Z's lifetime, where there will be a vehicle on the road, on the highway, without somebody in the driver's seat in some type of capacity, some type of operator, some type of pilot. Even though trains they can run automatic, there still is a conductor on board. Even though a plane has a automatic autopilot function, there still is a pilot in the cockpit. And on a plane there is a co-pilot as well. So you have a pilot and a co-pilot, even though the plane can fly itself. So I just don't see a day where there will be a vehicle traveling, I'm going to say 55 miles an hour with no person in the driver's seat. That's not happening. Maybe in a situation where you're in a city and you're getting taxied around in like a neighborhood or downtown, something like that, and you're not going no faster than maybe 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, nothing too crazy, nothing that's going to really do any damage and take any real lives. All right. So Musk said that the truck could help with driver fatigue, of course, and include safety features such as anti-jackknifing technology. Now that sounds interesting right there. An anti-jackknifing feature. So I guess I haven't. Jackknifing usually happens in the wintertime, not too much during the summer and the spring, but definitely during the winter when the roads are slick. So so I wouldn't. Driving during the winter is just tough. Like all of those sensors and cameras, they're almost useless in the winter anytime. If you've ever driven through snow with these newer trucks with all the cameras and the sensors on them, you're out there during your typical drive shift. Those sensors are covered up anyway. Like they become almost useless anyway. All right. As soon as the fleet is trained and the neutral set up and the nets are up, we'll get FSD onto the platform. He said it would be a massive improvement in driver fatigue. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. All right. Tesla officials gave no update on plans for the factory in Montgomery, Mexico, which is huge news. All right. But Musk said during the company's second quarter earnings call on July 23rd that the company is pausing plans for the factory until after the U.S. presidential election on November 5th. Now, that is news right there. Now, that's news right there. Okay. Tesla officials gave no update on plans for a factory in Monterrey, Mexico. Musk said during the company's second quarter earnings call on July 23rd that the company is pausing plans for the factory until after the U.S. presidential election on November 5th. Let me tell you something. All right. So Elon Musk and Donald Trump are buddies, and they've been talking about, they've been going back and forth. And one thing I do know for sure that manufacturing in Mexico is a real thing. Large corporations, large manufacturers are moving from China over to Mexico. That Texas border, that Texas border, that Mexico border, but especially that Texas border will be a hotbed for trucking and manufacturing, especially on the Mexico side, because a lot of companies are building there. At least they're planning on building there. Now, Donald Trump says that he has a plan to stop that from happening, and those companies, he would like for those companies to be built here to bring back manufacturing, which could happen. We don't know, right? You have the wage thing. Um, Maybe if he build them somewhere in the South, but even still, those wages they couldn't compare to the peanuts that they would pay in Mexico. But this news article right here, it says that there are no updates for the factory in Monterrey, Mexico, and those plans are on pause until after the election. And that's a good thing. Elon Musk, President Trump, keep those negotiation goings, keep that conversation going. The American people, We're watching. The truckers are watching. The blue collar workers are watching. We're paying attention. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this news article, man. Tesla said that they're bringing up that they're planning on making new trucks. If not in Mexico, then where? Nevada? Okay. That's a good idea. If not in Nevada, where? Maybe build a new plant in Detroit. Donald Trump has been talking about Detroit lately too, bringing Detroit back. I, for one, I would like to see more plants in the South. I think that the wages in the South can probably offset and balance, the wages, not overseas, but at least have like a buffer or something. Maybe if he add those tariffs, right? And that way US manufacturers can't compete with those wages. All right, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Tesla plans to ramp up electric semi truck productions in 2026. Man, that means that business is good. Something is happening. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This your boy Big Money Trucker, man. I'm out. I said I was gonna do this thing under 20 minutes. It is 21:59, 22 minutes and counting. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Until next time, y'all keep the rubber side down, man. Y'all keep those trucks rolling. One.